this video I'm going to talk about these guys. So the origins are that I wanted to do a graffiti sculpture. The idea behind this was I would go in at night into an area, park or in front of like a building, and then populate the entire grounds with these little guys. And then when the people in the next morning would arrive, there would be like 100 or 50 of these little guys standing all over the place. Now the original size that I wanted to go for was say about 30 centimeters tall, and they would be standing and everybody would be completely unique and different. Now to achieve that, I needed to have emotions for each one differently. So I was working about the idea, how can I get different emotions on different bodies and have the maximum amount of different characters so that they don't look the same. The uniqueness was very important for me in this one. So what I decided to do was to cast a little heads that'll be different for each and have those heads be exchangeable to different bodies. So if you can say, for example, cast 3 different heads and have 3 different body types, then you could have 9 different options. This is what I was going for, was to have a different head, different emotion on different bodies. The easiest way to do that, because I wanted to do this really simple, would basically be 2 eyes, 1 mouth. That is the most simplest head that you can do. Break that down further and see if you can make different emotions of that, is just by have the mouth be different on each one. Let's make the eyes be the mouths of different emotions. And by doing that, you can have the happy, the sad, and the surprised all in one face. That, in a nutshell, was where these little characters were born. So I went through the entire process of doing this. I made little maquettes of what I wanted to do. These maquettes then became full-on sized sculptures, and then I started casting these heads, but I never got around to making the bodies. I was doing a lot of cement casting at the time. Now the cement casting, whenever you fill up a mold, you end up with a bunch of cement left over. Not a lot, but enough to actually fill one of these heads. So I ended up with all these cast cement heads of these guys. The idea being that even if I were just to make like a cobble walk of little heads, I could still do that because I now have these cement sculptures. So that was a while back when I started doing these things. It would have probably ended there had it not been for the USB cement challenge for Jacko whatever. Jacko whatever made a USB out of cement, and it got some really bad reviews on YouTube. So all the makers decided to stand with Jacko, and we all made a USB hub out of cement. I decided that I've got these molds. I can use them. I know what to do with cement casting. This is what I've been using and doing for so long. So as I was making the USB hub, I started realizing, what if instead of just casting the USB hub, I could get an army of these little maquette-sized characters standing around me, looking at what I'm doing and interacting with me in this process. And that's what I did, and that became the USB hub video.